YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy crillah, and I'm here with a completely different video. I know it's probably shocking the shit out of you. Usually I be on 2K, but guess what? I'm on 2K vacation because I can't take that fucking game because it's bullshit. I'm here with this new game. This has already been played already, so this is not live. Now that I actually got the hang of it, I can actually stream the games where I won't embarrass the shit out of myself. If you do want to see me embarrass myself, you can go on my Twitch. I think I streamed 4 matches already. I was 0-4. This is me going into the match. I was 0-4 going into this, and I stepped it up. I watched some videos, and I just started calming down. And this is it. This is my first win. A little lag action if you see it freeze. Now, y'all might think that I never play UFC that much because I just do 2K videos. From what y'all know of me, because I've only recorded a few things. I'm also Call of Duty, but I'm also UFC, a big UFC fan, and big to the point where I used to do leagues online, and like we would do 1 match a week. We'll have our own fight card. It'll be all set up on the website. We have our own champions. You know, every 2 weeks, every 2 to 3 weeks, you get a championship match. You know, you have to defend the title. It's not like on ranked championships on this game, like in UFC 2 and this year. It's not the same to where like our league was. If you're champion, you're just that champion of lightweight or welterweight. Like this game, if you're champion, you're champion. Everybody else is gonna be champion too if they just don't lose. So this is ranked championship. I should have definitely included that in the beginning. I am Donald Cerrone, and I'm fighting against Conor McGregor. One thing, and this is just to point out anytime I ever make a UFC video again, if I'm ever doing a match and you see McGregor on the one of the fighters, don't worry. Just assume that the other person is me, because I will never pick Conor McGregor. I think people pick the most overhyped players, and Conor McGregor was like the most used player in UFC 2 history. I've never seen nobody else being used more than him. So, what you can see with this game, I definitely switched it up. Like I said, the link in the description will be below for my Twitch. You'll watch me get my ass kicked. I got fucked up OD. One where I just didn't even watch the stamina, which is a complete scrub move because I usually watch it. But I started to try out the head movements, and a couple things that I learned about this game is after each round they tell you what you've been doing, like your feedback. So I think in the first round after this, it's going to tell me that I was not protecting my head. So I need to do more head movements, which is the right stick. This game is a lot more complex, and I'm not going to lie, I definitely hated this game when it came out because I was hating on it because I was trash. And the more and more I started getting more experience and getting comfortable playing, I actually started to get more better at it. And you know, as far as striking, I take a lot of damage still. I fortunately pick guys that have a strong chin because I would have been knocked out in some of these blows. This game, in terms of UFC 2, I'm just going to talk about my overview of the game so far, and then I'll just get back into the game. So, yeah, see right there. It tells me exactly what I was doing and what do I need to do. I think it's at movement. I'm not even looking at the screen, but I believe it's at movement, and that's what I needed to work on because I was allowing too much hits to the head. But, yeah, as I was saying, this game compared to last year, the movement was way more stagnant in UFC 2. I was really good at UFC 2. It's just that like you were either really good or you were just mediocre at the game, or you just didn't know what you were doing, so you was just whack. But the movements were so stagnant in UFC 2, where if you're moving backwards, you're not doing a move. If you move backwards, that counts as a certain type of punch. In this game, if I'm moving backwards, you know, at first I didn't understand. I thought it was stupid. Why would I want to hit backwards? But in reality, if I want to hit backwards if someone's chasing after me or overly aggressive. Why? Because that'll actually avoid contact from me, and it also will catch them off guard. You know, you're chasing me. Say you charge in, and I just hit you with a quick kick in the face. Some people will rush at you because you can run at players again. In UFC, the first UFC, you was able to do that. So they added that in. I'm glad they did that because when you rock somebody or freeze somebody after a quick blow, you're able to run at them if they back up. So there's no just getting away. So you're really gonna have to be good at defense if you get rocked. So other than that part of the game. I think the hits is a lot more, the combos is really nice. I'm not even gonna lie. I hated it, but it's actually not that bad. You can do a lot of stuff, and trust me, when you do moves with when you do combos and and mix it in properly, the moves come out really smooth. So if you do a punch and then you try to do a kick, but you press the kick button really too late, that kick is gonna it might not register, and it might not look fluent or graceful. But when you do like that 1-2 punch and then the kick right after, it looks so smooth, and it's hard to block. Another thing about this game that I do enjoy is I like leg kicks. So what I mean by leg kicks is kicking to the leg. Some people might be smartasses and say, "Oh, a leg kick is a kick with the leg," obviously. So I just want to justify I'm kicking you in the leg. That's what I mean by leg kick. The reason why I like the leg kicks in this game is because in UFC 2, if you tear somebody's leg up, they're still gonna stand. They might limp for a second, and that's it. Now, I don't know in this video if you're gonna see it, but in future videos, I already have them recorded. You're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. To where you kick them in the damn leg so much, because you'll see their leg health. You kick them in the leg so damn much, they actually limp or they fall. So that counts as you knock them down. I pretty much took their leg off, and the best part about it is when their leg is really damaged like that, you can actually that's like a free takedown. Unless they have someone like Damian Maya or something like that, or Chad Mendez, that's like the game begging you, like, yo, take this guy down, because it's over. Like, all you gotta do is take him down. Now, as you watch this game, oh, there's a lag again. Just bear with it for a second. But I might as well introduce myself as the ground king. I am probably one of the out of all the players I fought, I'm probably one of the most proficient ground players ever, and I'm not even being cocky when I say this. There are people that has destroyed me in ground during a ground fight, but I think I just do a really well job at like adjusting. So if you're really good at it, then I'm just gonna wait. If you like to do that little switcheroo thing, trust me, there's a little window when you do ground transitions. All I gotta do is wait for you to do the little fake, and then I'll just counter the next one. If you don't counter, then I'll easily just switch. I played this one guy in UFC 2, and he took ground game to a complete different level. I hope I never meet him again, because he destroyed me. But that's so far my overview of the game. I actually hated it at first, but I like it now, mainly because I'm winning, but I'm also getting the gist of what I'm doing, and hopefully hopefully our league actually starts back up again, because it was actually a really good, successful league. It's just that it died off because we started a little too late. If not, I'll just create a league, create a website, and try it out like that. So we're getting into the good part. This is the third and final round. This is me. I took all the advice, what's going on. I started doing some head movements, and I also guard my face a lot, because they were killing me with that. Now I go for the takedown. I think it was because it told me to initiate more takedowns. If not, then I just don't know why. I should have did this live, but I'm starting to get a hold. I still cannot clinch for shit. Like, when I'm hot, then I block every clinch transition. When I'm not, I'll just clinch you, and that's it. So he's hitting some good shots. He got me right there, and I was shook as fuck. He knocked me down. That's when I automatically knew I had to beat him. Now, this is where the whole ground game comes into a play. Now, he was tearing me up right here. Listen, what I just said a few minutes ago about being the ground, this is what I'm talking about. He cannot get up now. See? Look at that. He wants to lift up so he can punch me or get up. He notices it, so I'm going to switch it, and I'm going to put him in top mount. Put his bitch ass in top mount. He's not going to do nothing now. Once I got him in that and I seen his stamina low, he just doesn't have a chance. By that point, he pretty much gave up. He knew that he was pretty much defeated. He couldn't get it done. The ground game still, and they actually added more advanced movement, advanced transitions when you're on the ground. So they did a good job with that. And I got the victory. This is my first win of this game. So I was actually happy about that. But that's the end of this video. There'll be more to come, trust me. If you liked this, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. And that's all I have. Subscribe, and that's all I have for you. Peace.